I honestly thought that after they banned Beatrice, FTKs in Drytron just weren't possible. I was completely wrong. There's one possible pseudo FTK that still exists for this deck. It's a 2-card combo, and I'm going to show it to you here and now how to do it. First, I'm going to show you the 2-card combo, then we are going to move on to a Nibiru-safe version of the combo, then we're going to take a look at the deck list together, and I'm going to show you why you don't need Beatrice to FTK with Drytron. Stick around to the tail end if you want the full in-depth explanation along with the deck profile. Without further ado, let's check out these combos. Alright everybody, here we go, 2-card combo, Alpha and Zeta, our favorite 2. How are we doing in FTK here in 2025? Well, it's using the Arcana Force support, spoiler alert, not the newest round, but the one right before that when we got the Fiend. That's how we're able to make this possible. And this is one of the few Drytron FTK, pseudo FTKs that's still possible. It's a full turn skip off of just 2 cards. So in case you're not familiar with it, I'm going to show you how to do it. Then I'm going to show you how we can use the new support to make it safe through Nibiru. But we're starting things off going Alpha pitch Zeta, grab Ben 10, Zeta pitch Ben 10, grab Medionis, and Ben 10 searches the world. We send Gamma for Moy Beta, we reduce and add back Medionis, we use Gamma's affecting Grave. That is going to tribute off the Ben 10 that we summon back, and that's going to search for the Fiend. These are the cards that we want to have our hand. The World and the Fiend. How are we summoning the World? We're going to be normal summoning it, tribute summoning it. And how are we using the Fiend? We're going to pitch it to grab off the Light Barrier, the field spell for the Arcana Force, which is going to guarantee the results of the coin toss on the World itself. We tribute 2 monsters to summon itself. We get to guarantee that we get the Heads effect, meaning that during the end phase, we send 2 monsters we control the graveyard, and then we skip our opponent's entire turn just like that. So we go end phase using its effect. I'm going to send itself and the other Drytron body we had on the field, just keeping the Ben 10. Boom! It's our draw phase once again. So we draw for turn, and then we've got that Ben 10 on the field, so we can go Alpha effect, Engrave, tribute that sucker off, and then go full Drytron combo to knock out all of our opponent's life points. It's just that simple. Complete FTK turn skip. But let's say you wanted to do it through Nibiru, 100% safe, and there's a few ways you can go about doing it. Of course, if you have more Drytron names in hand, the more fodder you can have to tribute off for your dad, but the main way that we do it is when we open up with Ben 10, we can spend Alpha's search to grab the dad instead, and then we can summon the dad on the 5th summon to guarantee the rest of the play going through. There's a big asterisk that kind of goes along with this one, but we'll see it when we get there. So we'll go Zeta effect. This is starting off the same way, only we search dad for Alpha instead because we opened up with the Ben 10, and then we use Zeta effect, tribute off Ben 10, and then things proceed as normal until we get to the Moy Beta. We're going to send off the Gamma, go Medionis. This is our first change here. We're tributing off the dad in hand to summon back the Ben 10 from the grave. Then we go Medionis effect, reducing the Moy Beta, add it back to hand. We are on 4 summons right now. Summon number 5 is going to be tributing the whole Moy Beta. That's at 1,000 attack points, and we got 4,000 underneath it with its 2 materials. That's going to bring back Dad. So now we can play through the rest of the combo. Nibiru-safe. We'll go Gamma affecting Grave, tribute off that Ben 10, summon back itself, and the Zeta from Grave. That's going to search off the Fiend. The Fiend's going to get us the field spell. We tribute off for the World, and then during the end phase, while we still have 2 monsters on field, we have the ability to negate Dad during the end. We have the ability to negate with Dad during the end of the main phase, so in case they have the Nibiru, we can negate and destroy that. But then we go to the end phase, we send our 2 guys for cost to the graveyard, and then we skip the opponent's entire turn. So that's how you do the combo, safe through Nibiru using the latest round of Drytron support. Alright my friends, this is the Drytron Arcana Force FTK turn skip build, legal for March 2025, and this is the rundown of the list. You see we've got all our usual suspects at 3 in the main deck, except for New 2. New 2 is at 1, because why? We got a ritual summon off Ben 10 more oftentimes than not, meaning that no, we are not going for the New 2 combos with this build. But if we only open up with the 1-card combo, that being just Drytron Nova or Fafnir, we still want to have access to those full combo lines. So we're keeping him in order to have access to those plays. I kept in your Sartron. I think he's definitely cuttable, though. I would cut one of him and a Fafnir, but I couldn't think of any 2-card additional slot I want to play. I was thinking maybe 2 Dark Ruler No Mores in case we had to go second. Maybe you can play with those 2 slots, or you can beef up your engine and just make it more likely that you're going to see names, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And then for the follow-up turn, we do have the Diviner, and for the Malice matchup, we have the Lancia in the main deck as well. We've got Draconids, we've got Dad, and triple copies of Ben 10, 3 of in this build, because if you hard open it, you can play your first turn safe through Nibiru. Spells, we got the Foolish, the Emergencies, the Novas, 2 Fafnirs, and Medionis, along with triple Droplets from We're Going Second, our hard going second option. The best deck to ever play Droplets is Drytron, undeniably. And then we got 2 copies of Talon as a pseudo going second and going first card. Good through interruptions. 1 Call by the Grave, Sack by the Grave, say no to those obnoxious hand traps, and then close things out with your 3-card FTK package. Your 3-card FTK package, that's right, it's no more than 3 cards. 1 Arcana Force, the World, 1 of the Fiend, and the 1 Light Barrier is literally all you need to dedicate in your main deck to do this FTK. I honestly thought that after they banned Beatrice, FTKs in Drytron just weren't possible. I was completely wrong. This combo is completely doable and arguably easier to do than some of those past combos, and the package is so small. It's a shame if that's what she said. Regardless, just 3 is all you need. Now, side deck is the same as our previous builds. Feel free to customize it up to your liking, but in the extra deck, you literally need not change a single card either. You can keep this as your standard, new to, or even your perfection-focused extra deck, and you are going to be completely fine. Maybe one other thing you could potentially do if you're able to spam enough bodies, there is 1 card you could consider playing. That being the Herald of the Mirage Light, so if you have an extra fairy in hand, you can make this link too. You can theoretically defend your world from Imperm. But those are the only real noticeable call-out changes I would make to the list. Again, 40 cards clean, FTK build, you can do it too. Give it a try and let me know how it works for you in the comments section down below. Let me know what you want to see next. Logan JYA signing off. Have a great day, and I'll see you beautiful people later. Peace.